this is Eric Martin. We're Board Game Geek. I'm here with Emmanuel Beltrando from Munster Games. We're looking at Ryu by Gary Kim.
Kim Sato.
Yes, Kim Sato.
001.
Okay. You're more versed in Korean culture than me.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. And how you're doing here. I was hoping you could give an overview of the game. This is due out, I know, early 2015.
Yeah.
Yes. It's for how many players?
2 to 5 players.
Okay.
And duration of the game is 15 minutes by players. So 2 players is 30 and 4 players is 1 hour maximum.
And what is the general nature of the game? I know we are trying to construct our own personal dragon.
Yeah, the goal of the game is to build a dragon, but it's not a really dragon. It's more like a mechanical dragon or vegetable dragon. And all the players will try to build a different dragon with different illustrations. And the first player who finish to build the dragon wins the game.
Okay.
So there is, for each dragon, there is 5 parts. A, B, C, D, E. You have to build in this order. When you build one part, we go on the colored side of the cards, and the first player who finishes dragon wins the game.
Okay.
So to build the piece of the dragon, you need to gather some cube. Mm-hmm. So there is different color of cube, and all the cube are in a bag. So it's a game about trading and drafting cube.
Okay.
So at the beginning of the game, each player chooses a race, like Amazon, the Goblin, and the Lizards for me. And
we have a starting homeland.
Yeah, we are starting homelands, and there is some neutral island where you can do some business, and we will start to move. So you can go on neutral island to make a business with the game to get some influence points, or like a joker and stuff like that. But one of the most important moves you can do is searching for all the dragon parts in the ground. And you can search only on a player's island. Okay. But you can search only on another player island, not on yours.
Okay.
So one of the main mechanics of the game is when you are going to search on another player island, you will throw a coin to know if you're gonna find 4 pieces or 5 pieces, okay. 4 or 5 cubes in a bag. And for example, if I go to Alexander Island, and if I roll 4, and for example, I take in a bag 4 cubes. Okay, so like it happened on Alexander Island, I make this research. So I will choose first. I will take 1. Alexander will take 2, okay. And I will take the last one.
Okay.
Okay. And if for the research we found 5 pieces or 5 cubes in a bag, so when I take 5 cubes, Alexander will make 2 pills, 3 and 2 or 4 and 1, depending of the rarity, because all the cubes are not in same number inside.
Right.
So, and maybe if I need orange, I will take only this one with only 2 cubes. But if I need more, a biggest number of cubes, maybe I will take this one. So, for example, I take this one, and Alexander takes the other part.
Okay.
So this is the main mechanic for the draft of cube when you take them from research on a player's island. With this cube, you can do some neutral action on neutral island, but of course, you can buy a part. For example, if I have another orange cube, during my turn, I can buy the first part of my dragon.
Right.
Okay? So during the game, we will spend cube, use cube, and at any moment, for example, if we are like this, one player will draw the white cube, okay. And when the white cube is drawn, we will make an auction. So that means we can take any number of cubes we want behind the screen. Up.
Okay.
We bid, so we can take 1, 0 if you don't want to spend. We return, and the player who bid the most, for example me, I spend everything, and the next, if I was like this, the next one is free.
Okay.
Okay. But you will lose what you bid. But for which cube you lose, you can take influences with merchants or with pirates. And this token can be used later on neutral island to have extra cube or extra power.
Yes. Because every space has its own unique power.
For example, when you make a research on an island, you turn the island like this. Up. And we cannot make search anymore on it. Okay? And 1, 2, there is 5 player island, 3, 4. And when you make search on the last one, all the other back on the good side. But if you go on this place, you can spend some influence points to turn any island face up or face down. So, for example, if your island is face down, you can turn it face up. So other player can come again to make search, so you can gain new cube. And if you see one player with her head from everywhere, everybody, or you can turn face down his own island. So you can use this kind of influence power token to kind of power like this, or piracy, or taking some cube, or having the white one with a joker. Okay. So you can manage the draft, and you can manage neutral island for specific power. And after we finish the auction with the white cube, we take all the cube in the middle and back in a bag. Right. So the white cube is for auction, but for refresh the bag too. Okay. And so on.
Okay. And we go until someone completes their dragon.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it. So usually it takes 10 to 15 minutes by players. Okay. Depending on the first game, maybe 15 minutes, but after 2 or 3 games, it's 10 minutes by player. It's a pretty fast game.
All right. And I think that's it. So, thanks very much, Emmanuel.
Thank you.
Bye.